B-Cope TV. I don't know, like, I'm looking at my apartment right now and it's just like, it's just surreal feeling of me knowing I'm about to walk up to the door. I'm about to walk up to the door. Hold up. I'm about to walk up to the door and go back to my place, my bed, my hookah, my bathroom, my everything. So look, we just gonna go to the intro. Y'all see the title of the video. Y'all see the thumbnail. It's about to get on and popping. All real. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Join the B-Cope family. Yeah, let's get into this video. Y'all see the cheetah print? Stop playing with me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on. Delay nothing now. Hold up. What's up, man? Oh my God. What's up, man? Who in here, man? Nobody. Yeah, man, the kid's back, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Sheesh. Dang. The spot, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Not the Silky Yanni's waiting on me like that. All right, let's get into the video. No introduction needed. Y'all see the title of the video. Y'all see the thumbnail. You already know what it's about to be about. So, for everybody that's new to the channel, my name is Bakari Copeland. Also go by B-Cope. And I'm a professional basketball player, actor, songwriter, YouTuber, video editor, all that. So look. This video is about to be about my whole experience this past year in Portugal for my most recent team, Ginasio. So, before I even get into it, I more so make these videos as teaching points for upcoming hoopers or other people who go through the same situation that I go through. And a lot of people don't even know about overseas basketball, so they don't know about the things that players go through that's not glamorous. They know about the good things. You know, you get paid. You know, you can play basketball every day. But they don't really know about the ins and outs that people really need to understand. So, and I'm the type of person, I speak for everybody. I speak for the people who, I don't want to say are scared, but who are more uncomfortable speaking up for themselves in their situation for whatever reason. So I'm that guy. I don't keep it straight. I don't give a damn. I keep it a stat. So let me start out by saying, I was in Portugal. My team was called Ginasio. I'm extremely thankful for the opportunity. For you all that know, last season I didn't even play. I was doing all acting. So I'm blessed to even have another opportunity to go play basketball and do what I love in another country. Like that's a huge blessing. I'm the most thankful guy in the world for that. All right, so I'm gonna start out by saying basically the situation I was going into. The second week of January, my agent contacted me and said the team wanted me to come. They were towards the bottom of the conference or the bottom of the league, so they wanted me to come and they wanted me to be that guy to turn around their season. Now y'all know me, that's right in my alley. Like I love being depended on. I love being looked at as the guy to lead. Like I love that. I love that in any situation. So he told me the situation. Told me they were basically on edge to either be in the playouts or not be in the playouts. For y'all that don't know what a playout is, basically the bottom two teams of the league play each other at the best out of three. They play a best out of three series. Whoever loses the best out of three goes to the lower division. So that's what they were kind of facing. So the week that they called me was the second week of January on like a Wednesday when I signed, and they wanted me to come play on that Saturday. I couldn't come play that Saturday because I had a commitment that I made. I forgot what it was, but I made a commitment already, and I couldn't come that Saturday because everything was so last minute. Like everything happened so fast, so I couldn't make it that Saturday. That game was a do or die game for them. So they ended up losing that game, and I ended up coming the following week. So, like I said, I know what I'm coming into. I know I'm supposed to be that guy. I know I'm supposed to turn around their season. They're basically one game from last place. Actually, I think they were in last place before I ever got there. I think they were like dead last. So I get there, first game, we won by like 20, killed, went crazy. Second game, I ain't gonna go game by game, but when I got there, they had only won 3 games. When I left, I just got back today. We won like 5 or 6 games with me being there, type thing. And it wasn't just me. It was, we had a lot of other players, a lot of good players that came. Kind of like a few weeks before I even came. BJ came a month before I came. Americo, who's in the vlogs, came a month before I came, or like actually like a week before I came, type thing. So we had other players that were new as well. It wasn't just me. So, but with my arrival, since I got there, they had only won 3 games the whole season. So things were going good. You know what I'm saying? I finished averaging 24, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists, which is good. It's really good. I haven't put up those numbers since, I want to say high school for real. Because when I was overseas the first 2 seasons, I didn't score over 20. I wasn't averaging more than 20. So that's probably my best stat since high school. And that's very good, especially me taking a year off. So I'm going to fast forward. So like my 5th game, well, pause that. I know I'm going back and forth. Let me go back. Let me just say how the city was. City was cool. They had hookah lounges. I was good. More so, I was bored though. Y'all know the food situation. If y'all haven't watched my past videos, y'all know the food situation. I don't even gotta address that. The food situation was sometimes good, sometimes it's not. Our team had like 3 restaurant sponsors, and one of them was a hotel. The hotel, most of the time the food's bad, bro. To keep it a complete stack, the food's terrible. Y'all seen the videos. It is what it is. Every time I went to the restaurant is fire. Good food, American food, like chicken, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was busting. Food's always good. That's the food situation. But yeah, outside of that, there's nothing to do except for go to a hookah lounge. Like, people really didn't speak that much English there for the most part in the city that we were in, Oyo. They didn't speak much English, so I'm in the room bored, or I kick it with BJ, kick it with Americo, whoever I kick it with, but there's no really outside life except for me going to a hookah lounge, and that kind of got old quick. Boom, that's the outside life. So fast forward, I will say this team does pay on time, which is big for me. They do pay on time. Yeah, they kept it professional. I would for sure say they kept it professional. One thing I didn't like about being out there was our practices were 9 o'clock at night, like our actual team practice. We would wake up in the morning. We'll do like weights and individual skill development at 9 a.m. and that lasts till about 12 in the afternoon. Then we'll go the whole day doing nothing. Then at 9 o'clock, we have to freaking do a 2-hour practice. That blew me a lot. I want to say it's too. As far as the team, I knew what I was coming into. I knew we had a young team. I was the veteran on the team, which is crazy because I'm only 27 years old. I just turned 27. So that was crazy. So I knew what I was going into. I will say a lot of times I was frustrated with the team on the court most of the time, sometimes in practice, just because they're young and like, this is no knock to anybody, but like sometimes the IQ level, you can just see, all right, they're young players. They're doing things that young players do. No problem at all. I've been there. We've all been there. I still do. I make mistakes. I'm not a perfect player. But it is hard to deal with that every day, especially with a young team. We had a young point guard. Americo's our shooting guard. Me, Americo, BJ were the oldest guys on the team. And I'm 27. BJ's 26. I think Americo is 26 as well, 25, 26. So young team, very young team. So I can understand why they were in the place that they were in before I got there, before BJ got there, before Americo got there. I understood that, but it's still frustrating on the court. Just a lot of simple things, like just more so just IQ stuff. That's what that was. So fast forward, we're at like, for me, I'm at like game 7, and we're playing a team called Electrico. it's the video that I was talking about previous to this video. So y'all know, got injured, sprained ankle, and so this is the situation that kind of resulted in me being where I am right now, because the season is still going on right now as we speak. So I get injured, sprained ankle, foot swells up big as heck, OD, and they let 2 weeks go by. So they told me to go to physical therapy. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it's just a sprained ankle. They told me to go straight to physical therapy. I didn't go to the doctor. I went straight to physical therapy for 2 weeks. They're like massaging my foot, giving me stim, doing good treatment. Y'all saw the video. They're doing very good treatment. Great staff in there, great all that. And the foot the swelling went down, but not my ankle. So they were kind of like concerned. So they sent me to a technician. This is who they sent me to. Sent me to a technician. He was like 35 minutes outside of the city, and they wanted to do an ultrasound on my foot. So we do an ultrasound on my foot, and the guy, it's just me and the guy. He's doing a thing on my foot. Kind of looks like when a woman is pregnant and they're doing an ultrasound on her belly, but he's doing it on my ankle. And he says, all right, you have a small fracture, like a very small fracture right here. You have a very small fracture right there. I'm like, oh, wow. I said, so my foot is fractured? He said, yeah. So I said, well, what's the time frame like? He said, probably about 4 to 6 weeks. You'll be fully healed, you'll be straight. I'm like, all right, bet. So at this point in the season, I have 3 weeks left in the season. We only got, 3 weeks left in the season, the playoffs for me, which have been the playoffs. And no, it was 3 weeks, for sure 3 weeks. And so I'm like, damn, you said 4 to 6 weeks. I said, well, should I be playing? I said, Dion, should I be playing? The guy looked at me and said, I'm not allowed to make that decision, but I don't know. And he went just like that. He said, I don't know. I'm like, okay, I mean, we know what that means. I shouldn't play. Cool. I mean, not cool, but cool. It could have been worse. My foot could have been broke. You know what I mean? So I go back. I tell the president. I tell the coach. And, you know what I'm saying, they were in shock. They weren't expecting to hear that. So they said, take a week off. No, they said, take another week off, see how it feels, and we'll go to another doctor the following week. So I'm like, okay. Well, the guy y'all just sent me to just said my foot is fractured, and he said 4 to 6 weeks, but okay, whatever. Because, you know what I'm saying, they really want me to play, because at this point, we're in the playoffs. Like, we have to do the playout game regardless. So, and that's to stay in the league. So they really wanted me to play, which I understand. But they said, let's wait a week, then we're going to see him to another doctor. Boom. We get to the next week. They send me to a doctor. This doctor is 5 minutes away from where I live. The previous one was 35 minutes away. So it's the second one. I get there. The president comes in the doctor's office with me. I bring America with me to translate. Just because I want to make sure I know what's going on, because I don't like when they start going back and forth in Portuguese and I don't know what's going on. So I bring America to translate it for me, so I'm in on everything that's going on. So the guy does an x-ray on my foot. He come back out. This guy's a bone doctor. The first place I went to was a soft tissue and ligament doctor. 2 different doctors. So the bone doctor, the second guy I went to, he told me there's nothing wrong with my bone. There's no damage. There's nothing wrong with the bone. Cool. He said he doesn't see any fractures. I'm like, okay. So he said I should be good to go in like a week. But he also told me that this injury normally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to heal. So that sentence alone didn't make sense. So I asked him, I said straight up, like, just me being a regular human being, I said, it's kind of hard for me to understand how I saw somebody last week and they told me I have 2 small fractures, very small. Told me I have 2, but 2 though. 2 small fractures in my foot, and then I come in the next week and you telling me that there's nothing wrong at all. So he's like, so he asked me, he's like, well, I mean, this is my job, so like, you should trust me. I'm like, I mean, I ain't saying I don't trust you. I'm not going to disrespect somebody at their job. I said, do you understand how I'm kind of confused on how I'm getting 2 different answers from 2 different doctors, and that's just kind of weird to me. Like, and the guy literally showed me during the ultrasound on the first one. He showed me the 2 fractures. He said, boom, boom. So I'm like, all right, bet. I see it right there. I'm looking right at it. So they showed the guy basically said I'm fine. He said give it a week, and he said, come back, we'll see how it feels. He said, keep taking inflammatory pills, whatever, to drain the fluid out. So then the president starts saying something in Portuguese. He don't speak English. He starts saying something to the doctor. Boom. Now the doctor's talking about something. Well, you know what? Let's just drain it. Let's just drain the fluid out of it. I'm like, well, where did this come from? Like, you just said come back next week and let's see if it's cool. He said, let's just drain it. Now, draining it means they're going to stick the needle in the ankle and drain it like that. I'm like, no. I said, we're not doing that. First of all, that's way too much. That's too much. So they said, we're not going to drain like that. We'll do this. Verbatim. What I'm about to tell y'all is verbatim what they told me, bro. They said, okay, well, we can do it this way. Let's just do 2 shots in your ass. Whoa. 2 shots in my ass to drain fluid out of my ankle. That was a hell no. So that all the way no, y'all. Hell no, y'all not doing it. We talking about my ankle, and all of a sudden it's turning to y'all trying to give me a BBL. Hell no, like, I'm not doing that. That's crazy. All this is coming from out of nowhere, like so fast. They're like, well, let's do this, let's do this. I'm like, hold on, slow down. You just said come back next week. Now it's let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Because the president's like kind of empty, like, well, we need a battle, blah, 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 blah. So now it's let's do this. I'm like, no, whoa, like slow down. It's like 9 in the morning. First off, like I don't even have my Wi-Fi on. I can't call anybody in the States to clarify. I can't call my mom. I don't think my agent was even up at that time for me to call and make sure his stuff was straight. It was just too much going on at one time. Things were going way too fast for me, for my comfortability. So I told him, I said I don't want to do that. I said no. Because it don't go from come back next week to let's drain your ankle to let's get 2 shots in your ass. It's crazy. That just sounds straight up crazy. So I told him no. The president said, well, let's talk to the two female doctors, 2 women doctors, so they can explain it to you. They speak English. That's all right, cool. They can explain it. I'm still going to say no. I know what a drainage is out of a joint. So I said, y'all can explain it anyway. They did. I said, no disrespect. I'm from America, and I'm not in my home, and all this is happening too fast. And I said, honestly, I don't feel comfortable getting my foot drained. I don't feel comfortable getting 2 shots in my ass. And I said, this is all way too much. I'm not comfortable. I don't want to do that. I don't know what, like, it's just too much going on, bro. It's just way too much going on. They said, they told me, they said, we totally understand. We know everything. We know you went to the other doctor and they said this. We know you came here and they said that. And all of a sudden, it's just shots. They said, we understand. I said, cool. Thank you. The president's pissed. Like, he's livid. Like, he's livid. He's mad. So it went from, well, he asked me what I want to get. I said, I don't feel comfortable. He said, okay, well, I respect your decision. No, yeah, he said, I respect it because at the end of the day, I want what's best for you as a man. And I want to make sure that you're good, that you're healthy and you're good as a man first. He said that morning before I even went to the doctor, and he said that yesterday at practice. They said, we're not going to make you do anything you don't want to do, and we're going to do whatever you're going to be comfortable for. Cool. So after I said, no, I'm not getting a shot, all of a sudden he started talking to America, saying, oh, Bakari doesn't want to help the team. He just wants to go home. He doesn't want to be here. He doesn't care about the team. So I'm like, wow. So he just went from, you're only going to do something if you're comfortable doing it, to now I'm not comfortable doing it because y'all want to like pressure somebody to do something. Now it's, you don't want to help the team. Now you're doing this and you don't care about the, like, come on, bro. I don't care about the team, really. I played the whole game on the foot when I messed it up. I heard it in the first 3 minutes of the game where I had 4 points. Finished with like 25, 26. Played the entire game on it. Probably something I shouldn't have been doing anyway. But I don't care about the team. You know what I mean? It's just, it's crazy stuff like that. You come to the organization, you damn near pretty much turn the program around, give it positivity. Then the day you say no about something that you feel uncomfortable about because they want to give you 2 shots in your ass like you about to get a BBL, now it's I don't care about the team. No, I care about my health. I don't know what's going on, and all this is coming out of nowhere because the doctor didn't say that 5 minutes ago. He didn't say nothing about no shot. He said come back next week. Now all of a sudden, president start hoorah, and now it's let's get him 2 shots. Come on, bro. That's nonsense to me. That's crazy. I didn't care if they understood it or not. I said I'd rather go home to rehab it even though it's only going to be like a few weeks to rehab it. I'd rather go home. I feel more comfortable doing that. I apologize, even though I don't owe them an apology, because I was literally hurt. The first doctor told me 4 to 6 weeks. The second one told me 3 weeks to heal, but let's come back in a week. And come on, bro, like that's, y'all trying to come back early on a small ankle sprain or a fracture. Who knows what it is? I don't know if it's a fracture or just sprain. It's probably just, it might, I don't know what it is. But I know regardless, whatever it is, it's going to be 4 to 6 weeks. And I know if you come back too early, you can risk hurting something else. Because when your body's weak in one spot, you're liable to get hurt in another spot just because you're trying to play through something that's not even healed. So I'm not doing that. Let them know straight up. Told the team. And boom. So the president's mad. He tries to do everything he can to get me to stay. He said, just stay the 2 weeks, do the treatment, and see if you can play the last game. I said, look, I cannot play the last game. I'm sorry. I cannot do it. I will not put myself in that position to hurt myself for the future. Like, I do have a future outside of Oyo, Portugal. I do have a future outside of Ginasio. And, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to risk myself for a long-term injury for this one game when the doctors told me straight up what to do. They said 4 to 6 weeks. I'm not doing it. So he kept trying to convince me. I'm like, no, straight up, no. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not, even if I stay, I'm not playing. So if I know I'm not going to play, why am I staying? So that went on for like 2 days. Then they got my ticket. I said bye to the team. Well, y'all saw what I did. If y'all saw the last video, y'all saw how I said bye to the team. No, and I don't have, even right now, I don't have any bad blood with anybody out there. Of course, the team, love the team. They're my guys, like they're my brothers, bro. I love the team. I love the coaches, Nuno, Caesar. I love the coaches for sure. The trainer, Rodrigo, everybody. I don't have no animosity, no smoke with the president. You know what I'm saying? I know he just wanted me to play because they were on the line of going to the next division. So I understood why he wanted me to play, but I feel like you just got to understand like the bigger picture for the player. Like at the end of the day, you say you care about the player. Do you care about the player or you just care about the organization? So for everybody watching that hoops overseas, got dreams of hooping overseas, it is a business. You are a business product. To keep it simple as that, you are a business product. When you're not good for them, when you can no longer contribute to their business, that's it. They're going to switch. All that nice. As soon as you can't provide for them, it's over with. I'm going to keep it a stat. That's just, it is what it is. But it is a business. Like, don't forget that. This is a business. This is a job. This is how people make a living. Whether you're playing or running an organization, whatever. But like I said, I don't have no smoke with the president. The director of operations, cool guy. Pedro, cool guy. Great guy. Very professional. When I showed up to the last practice, y'all saw, showed up to the last practice, showed respect, you know what I'm saying? And he showed he cared about me as a human being. And that's just what it's about, bro. Like, I respect that so much more. And with me personally, I remember everything that happened in the situation, but I always remember the first day I met you and the last conversation I had before I go somewhere. So the president, like I said, I have no animosity with the president, but I'm going to remember in my head how he treated me once I couldn't do anything for him. Like, he wasn't responding to text messages. I text him saying verbatim, hey, I want to let you know this was not personal, me not wanting to take the shot. It wasn't personal against you. I just didn't feel comfortable. I hope you understand. And that's it. No response. I showed up to the last practice. He didn't show up. Everybody showed up except for him. The director of operations showed up, all the coaches, players, and everybody said their goodbye to me. They said goodbye, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I came and I helped you all so much, turned your whole season around, and you know what I'm saying? The crowd was later than they ever been. Like, the whole city, the whole vibe in the city was different, bro. Like, the whole city was different. Different, bro. And they were appreciative. I'm appreciative for the opportunity. I got to play with some young guys who are learning. That's cool for me because they help me be in a position where I can be a better veteran for my next team, whatever situation I'm in. But they were thankful that I came and I did what I did to help them. The coach is the same. Director of operations the same. The city the same. The fans the same. They were all appreciative. The only one that just had a little hostility was the president, and I'm not mad at him. I hope he can get over that. You know what I'm saying? I hope he can move forward, but that does it does damage the relationship that I had, as far as like if I was even to think about going back. Am I going back? I don't know what the future holds for anything, so don't ask me that. But that does alter the relationship. But I'm gonna remember the relationship I had with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. Like I said, I hope anybody watching Young Hoopers, I hope y'all really just watch this and just take what the experience I went through and just push forward. And you know what I'm saying? I hope this helps somebody. At the end of the day, I hope this helps somebody. If y'all have any questions, y'all can feel free to put in the comments. Y'all can email me. Y'all can do whatever. I'm here to respond to everybody. Young Hoopers, high school, middle school, I don't care what grade you in, college. Shoot, my boys who hoop pro. Y'all got any questions to ask me, feel free to ask. But let me leave this on a positive note. My overall experience in Oyo, Portugal with Ginasio, GCO was lit. I made movies. My team made movies. You know what I'm saying? We had the games popping. We was getting lit. Home crowd, y'all was going crazy. The fans were going crazy. The city turned up. Y'all had my joint lit. Y'all like, why not wear 47? That's the only number they had. But look, I turned that junk out, bro. Like, I swagged. I don't think too many people can swag a 47 like that. Real talk, bro. But yeah. I love GCO. I love Ginasio. I love Oyo. I ain't got nothing but love for everybody out there. My teammates, they still got 2 more games. They about to hold it down. 2-0, about to kill them. I'm tapping in to watch tomorrow. And it's going to be a movie. Like I said, all love. I love everybody in Portugal. I don't know what the future holds. I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I do know who holds it, the man upstairs. So, I'm going to leave y'all with delayed, not denial. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications on. Hey, until next time, movie viral.